Professor Williamson, good morning, distinguished guests, dear colleagues, friends, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great honor and privilege for me to have this opportunity this morning to share with you some of the thoughts that we have related to spatial enablement and also to the concept of a spatially enabled society. But being the first presenter here, it makes it very hard. Please accept that for me, I'm taking this just to returning some of the lessons that actually I've learned over the years, particularly working closely with the other two high-profile presenters, and also with many of you that actually through different capacities actually working over the last 10 or 15 years. I would like to take the opportunity also to congratulate FIG, particularly the president, Professor Stig Enemark, for the high-profile achievements over the last 4 years in particular that we have heard yesterday, and also for the wonderful organization and arrangement of this conference and congress, and also that invitation that they made to make this opportunity for me to share it with you this morning. Spatially enabled government, spatial information is enabling infrastructure for modern society. We are hearing more and more related to spatial enablement these days. Spatial enabled society, government, health, spatial enabled land and sea, and many, many others. In particular, we see more dedicated events like this session and also more publication around that spatial enablement. But what is a spatial enablement? There are many questions that we need to consider that. And particularly if we are looking for that spatial enabled society side. What does a spatial enabled society mean? Can a spatial enabled society be a reality? Or what are the key steps or essential elements to implement and realize spatial enabled societies? Or the indicator that we can measure the success of or achievements of that spatial enabled society side. So, having said that, I would like to a little bit more talk about the concept from the perhaps a scientific point of view, and also learning from the other initiatives that have been done over the many years by different researcher practitioners around the world. And also perhaps providing you some of the visions through the GSDI associations with regard to this spatial enablement. And importantly, introducing vision, managing information spatially, rather than just talking about spatial information management. So taking more and talking about this managing information spatially, and introducing or taking this point more into the other disciplines and using that spatial enablement to better deliver the services and also to improve the quality of life. I believe the essence of what we do in our spatial professions would help to create an enabling environment that enhances outcomes in societies, economies, and global environment. There are global issues and challenges which I'm trying to take particularly with my work through the different steps from the research center perspectives, through the Victorian Spatial Council that I'm a member of, and also the work that we've done over the last 14 years with the UN-sponsored Permanent Committee on GIS Infrastructure for Asia and the Pacific, and particularly the work between 2006 to 2009 on a spatial enabled government, working closely with Professor Williamson on that working group, and also currently with GSDI and the conference which is going to happen in October this year with regard to the realizing spatial enabled society side. But there are many challenges and that are global actually facing. Therefore, we should aim to be part of this environment. This allows us to position our jurisdictions in the context and to develop for related jurisdictional to better respond to their challenges. World and urban populations growth. Many of the developments and activities around the world, and also the main difficulties or problems, with housing, transport, environmental energy, water waste, and many other issues. We have heard yesterday from our keynote speakers that with regard to the climate change, as well as also the waterways and many other aspects, that we need to respond to that. To the sustainability, to the Millennium Development Goals that Professor Segenemal presented yesterday, and many other challenges. So spatial information and technology can contribute to dealing with the challenges we face as a society. And at the same time, however, this also brings its own challenges. But the term spatially enabled society, spatially enabled governments are relatively recent terms, but no common definitions. Used in some countries, but not understood in many jurisdictions. And it's more than tagging only the spatial identifiers. It means to use a spatial technology across government and society to improve decision and increase efficiency. If I take you through some of the journey that we've done over the years, particularly with regard to the spatial enablement, before 2009, we had a few initiatives organized by PCGIP under UN and also with GSTI jointly. In 2007, the first time that we ran international workshop on spatial enabled government. And then following with that fund was a conference in Australia, organized by Australian government, particularly by Minister of States related to spatial enablement and also e-government, Honorable Minister of Gary Nand, which we are honored actually we have him also this morning with us here. After that, we had last June the conference, the World Conference on GSTI, where we discussed about STI convergence in Netherlands, and we had over 1,200 practitioners around the world discussed and shared their ideas related to spatial enablement. And then initiative by United Nations started last October to establishing another layer, they call it the Global Geography Information Management Committee. They're preparing to establish in this committee to better serve the societies or alignment with using spatial informations. And now we are here today with this FIG Congress. Next month, UN is going to run the second meetings of the preparatory for that establishment of the committee to serve the communities. And then GSTI 12 conference with the theme of realizing spatially enabled societies, which we are hoping to showcasing many of the achievements and experiences by many jurisdictions and countries. And also this conference is going to be a joint conference with Permanent Committee on GIS Infrastructure for Asia and the Pacific. We need to understand the needs of the society first. Understand the social system in which a spatial enablement will operate. And also to understand the technical environment which the spatial environment needs. Spatial information in society, taking from objects, mapping that into different layers, using different systems, using spatial data infrastructure as an enabling platform to facilitate that, through the policy for sharing, for integrating, and also for using information in order to contribute to spatially enabled society and governance.